Hi folks, welcome to next class of time and distance. We are discussing concept of relative speed here, and my name is Ravi Prakash, as you know. Okay, so this is again a fantastic pool of questions I have to discuss in this video. We'll discuss it. Train A has length 300 meters and a speed of 20 meters per second. Train B has length of 600 meters and a speed of 25 meters per second. Both enter a tunnel from opposite directions simultaneously. Length of tunnel is 600 meters. Okay. So the question is, which train exits the tunnel first? What length of the other train is still in the tunnel at that time? Okay. It's a good question. Very good question to clear the concept of relative distance and lengths and all. Okay. Train length and all this kind of questions, right? This question will clear all your concept. Okay. Try and understand this concept. Okay. So this has two parts. It is the first part. This question has two parts. This is the first part here. So tunnel here. Tunnel. This is the train entering from this side. Okay. And this train is of length how much? 600 meters with a speed of 25 meters per second. Another train is entering from this side. Okay. Its length is 300 meters at the speed of, and it is running at the speed of 20 meters per second. 20 meters per second, and length of tunnel is 600 meters. Okay. So question is, which train exits the tunnel first? Okay, so we'll solve it now. Which train exits the tunnel first? Okay. So this is train A, this is train B, right? So time taken by train A to cross the tunnel. Okay. Time taken by train A to completely cross the tunnel is equal to distance by speed. What is the distance here? Distance is L1 plus L2 because it has to completely cross the tunnel. So L1 plus L2. So 600 plus 300 upon speed, that is 20 meters per second. This is what is the answer? Answer is 45 seconds. So train A will completely exit the tunnel in 45 seconds. Okay, for train B again distance by speed, right? Distance by speed. Now for train B, its length is 600 meters. This 600 meter will completely cross a 600 meter tunnel in how much time? So 600 plus 600 total distance divided by 25 meter per second, right? 1200 by 45, it is 48 seconds. That means train A is completely crossing the tunnel in 45 seconds, and train B takes 48 seconds to do it, right? That means train A will exit the tunnel first. Train A will exit the tunnel first. Okay, this is the first. Now next part. What length of the other train is still in the tunnel at that time? What length of the other train is still in the tunnel at that time? Okay. So what length of the other train is still in the tunnel at that time? So we can solve it. See here. In 45 seconds, train A is exiting the tunnel. Okay. So in 45 seconds, train B will travel how much? So in 45 seconds, train B will travel how much? Distance 45 into speed of train B, that is 25. Okay. 25 meters per second, 45 seconds, right? What is the answer? 45 into 25. That is 1125 meters. So in 45 seconds, train B will travel 1125 meters. In 45 seconds, train B will travel 1145 meters. But to completely cross this tunnel, it needs 600 plus 600, total 1200 meters. Okay. So, and it has traveled how much? It has traveled 1125 meters. To completely cross the tunnel, it has to travel 1200 meters, and it has traveled how much? 1125 meters by the time train A exits the tunnel. Okay, so by the time train A exits the tunnel, by that time train B has traveled 1125 meters, and it had to travel 1200 meters to completely cross the tunnel, right? So what length of the other train is still in the tunnel at that time? So what is the answer? Answer is 1200 minus 1125, that is 75 meters. 75 meters is the answer for this question. Okay, what length of the other train is still in the tunnel at that time? So by that time, when train A exits the tunnel, train B has traveled 1125 meter. But to completely exit the tunnel, it has to travel 600 plus 600, 1200, right? But it has traveled only 1125, so it's still 75 meter inside the tunnel. Train B is. Okay, this is the answer for first question. Okay, now second question we'll solve. Clear up this part here. Train A has length 300 meters and speed of 20 meter per second. Okay, so the second question is about train A has length 300 meters and speed of 20 meter per second. Train B has length of 600 meters and speed of 25 meter per second. Okay, same question. Both enter tunnel from opposite direction simultaneously. Length of tunnel 600 meters. So second question is, find the distance between the point where the rear ends of the train cross each other and the point of entry of slower train. Okay, point of entry of slower train. Okay, see here. This is the tunnel. Okay, this is slower train. Slower train, length of 300 meters, speed of 20 meter per second. Faster train, length of 600 meters, speed of 25 meter per second. Length of tunnel being 600 meters. Okay, so find the distance between the point where the rear ends of the trains cross each other. So rear ends of the train should cross each other. That basically means that rear ends of the train should cross each other. It means that trains are completely crossing each other. Completely crossing. It means that trains are completely crossing each other. Okay, so time taken by trains to completely cross each other, is how much? Distance by speed. So distance by relative speed. So this length is say 300, its length is 600, plus tunnel length is 600, right? So total length add up to 300 plus 600 plus 600, right? So when they'll completely cross each other, okay, when they will completely cross each other, in that case 1500 meter, right, is the total distance to be traveled. Relative distance 300 meter, then 600 meter, both are inside the tunnel and both are completely crossing, so another 600 meter of the length of tunnel, right? Total 1500 meter divided by their relative speed of 45. Okay, 20 plus 25, 45, opposite direction, 45 meter per second, that is 33.33 second. 33.33 second. So in 33.33 second, both the trains will completely cross each other. Fine. Okay, so if both the trains will completely cross each other, so in that time how much slower train will travel? So I can write slower train will travel 33.33 second into 20 meter per second, that is 666.66 meter. The slower train will travel 666.66 meter, right? That means it has come inside by 666.66 meter. Okay, so when slower train, okay, let me draw another diagram. We have to understand this, right? See, so when this is a tunnel, right? This is a tunnel here. So when slower train has come inside, this length is 300 meter, okay, and it has come inside by traveling 666.66 meter, right? That means it has traveled inside from this point. From this point, it has traveled 666.66 meter. Okay, it has traveled. So train has reached here. So train has reached here, right? This is the train now. This train has reached here. So what is the distance from it? The entry point is the entry point, right? So what is distance from the entry point? The distance from entry point is what? 666.66 minus 300. This is the distance from the entry point. This is the distance from the entry point. Okay, distance from the entry point. How much? 666.66 minus 300. What is the answer? Answer is 366.66 meter is the answer for this question. Very nice question. Very nice question. Okay, so again I'll explain. Find the distance between the point where the rear ends of the train cross each other and the point of entry of slower train, right? So when the rear ends of the train cross each other, that means trains have completely crossed each other. So how much time it will take? Distance by speed. So initially gap between two trains is how much? 600. So first they'll fill that gap of 600, then L1 plus L2, that is 600 plus 300 plus 600. Okay, upon 45 meter per second with the relative speed of 20 plus 25, that is 45 meter per second. It will take 33.33 seconds to completely cross each other, right? But I have to find the distance between the point of where the rear ends of the train cross each other and the point of entry of slower train I have to find. Okay, point of entry of slower train. So in this much time, in slower train will travel how much? So it will travel 33.33 second into 20 meter per second. It will travel 666.66 meter in this much time. Okay, so let's say this is the tunnel here. This is a tunnel here. Okay, this is the tunnel with length 600 meters. This is a tunnel with length 600 meters. Okay, this is a tunnel. So train is here. The train is here, right? Now it will travel in 33.33 second. It will travel how much? 666.66 meters. That means this train will come from here to here. Okay, this distance is 666.66 meter. But I need to find this distance. Distance from this point to the entry point. This distance I need to find. What is this distance? So this distance is how much? 666.66 minus this 300. That is 366.66 meter. That's the answer for this very nice question. Okay, very nice question. Okay, now we'll move to next question. Okay, so here's a question here. A train traveling at 72 km per hour starts overtaking a motorcyclist traveling at 36 km per hour at 9 am and overtakes him in 20 seconds. Then the train travels for exactly half an hour and starts crossing another motorcyclist traveling at 36 km per hour in the opposite direction. Okay, when will the second motorcyclist meet the first motorcyclist? It's a fantastic question, right? Fantastic question. See here, first of all, this time is in seconds, right? So change this speeds: speed of train, speed of first motorcyclist, and speed of second motorcyclist into meter per second. Okay, so speed of train is how much? It is 72 km per hour. That is 72 into 5 by 18. That is 20 meter per second. So speed of train is 20 meter per second. Speed of both motorcycles are same. That is 36 km per hour. So 36 km per hour. That is 36 into 5 by 18. That is 10 meter per second. Correct? It is 10 meter per second. Speed of motorcycle. Okay. Now see situation here. When this is a train, suppose, right? When train overtakes a motorcyclist, right? Suppose this is a bike. Okay, so this is motorcyclist M1 traveling like this. Train is also traveling like this. Okay, I don't know length of train now. Let the length of train be L. It overtakes the motorcyclist completely in 20 seconds, right? That means train has right now, in this diagram, train has right now overtaken the motorcycle. Okay, in how much time? In 20 seconds. So what is the length of train? So length of train, what? Distance is what? Distance is relative speed into time. So what is distance covered here? That is length of train. What is relative speed? So speed of motorcycle is 10. Speed of train is what? 20. So it is 20 minus 10. So 20 minus 10 into 20 seconds. Time taken to cross is given as 20 seconds here, right? That is 200 meters. That means length of train is 200 meter. Now, train traveled for half an hour, right? Train traveled for half an hour. So in half an hour, train will travel how much? In half an hour, train will travel how much? In 1 hour, train travels 72 km. So in half an hour, train will travel 36 km, right? So now let's say this is the situation of train right now. Train reached here, okay, and this whole distance, right? This whole distance here. This whole distance is how much it is? 36 km. Train has traveled for 36 km. This whole distance is 36 km, right? So train has reached here now. Train has reached here now. This is the new position of train. This here is second motorcyclist M2. Okay, at this point. Here is first motorcyclist M1. So now in the meantime, M1 has traveled how much? So here the time is right now 9:20 because in 20 seconds train has overtaken the bike, okay, or the motorcycle. So right now time here is 9:20. Okay, train traveled for half an hour now. This is the new position of the train. What is the time now? Time will be now 9 30 20. That means 9 hours 30 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, that means the first motorcycle in the meantime traveled for half an hour. When the train overtook the first motorcycle, it now traveled for half an hour. So in half an hour this will travel how much? Its speed is 36 kilometer per hour. So in half an hour it will travel how much? 18 kilometer. So in half an hour this will travel 18 kilometer. So this first motorcyclist will move 18 kilometer somewhere here. Okay, a straight line here. So first motorcycle will move somewhere here by 18 kilometer. This is the new position of first motorcycle, that is M1. So now M1 is here. Okay, let me draw another one. Okay, he has moved 18 kilometer in half an hour, and this is the new position of motorcycle, that is M1. Okay, so now what is the distance between M1 and M2 now? See, this whole distance was 36 kilometer. That means this distance how much? 200 meter, right? That means this distance is 200 meter and this is 36 kilometers. 36 kilometer plus 200 meter. Okay, that is 36 kilometer 200 minus 18 kilometer, right? So this distance left. This distance left is how much? How much? 36 kilometer 36 kilometer plus 200 meters minus 18 kilometer, right? That is 18 kilometers and 200 meter. There is a distance between first and second motorcycle now. He is traveling in this direction. He is traveling in this direction. Time right now is 9:30:20. I got the distance, right? You don't need to calculate in how much time again train crossed the second motorcyclist, right? Because I just want to calculate what is the final step. Two motorcyclists meet at what time? That means I just need the distance between them, right? Whole diagram is just to find the distance between them. Okay, the distance between them is 18 kilometer 200. What is their speed? Its speed is also 10 meter per second. Its speed is also 10 meter per second, right? It's coming in this direction. Okay, the opposite direction now. How much time it will take? So time taken is again distance upon relative speed. So distance is how much? 18 kilometer. So 18,200 meter divided by relative speed of 10 plus 10. Since in same direction, right? So opposite direction, 10 plus 10. That is 20 meter per second. How much it will be? It will be 910 seconds, right? What is 910 seconds? It is 15 minutes and 10 seconds. That means at 9:30:20, this was the situation. So it will take 9:30:20 plus 15 minute 20 second, right? What is the final answer? It will be 9 hours 45 minute and 30 second. So 9 hours 45 minute and 30 second. This is the final answer for this beautiful question. Very nice question. Very, very nice question. Okay, so I hope you got here. So simple funda was the train overtook motorcyclist in how much time? The train overtook the motorcyclist in how much time? The train overtook the motorcyclist in 20 seconds. Okay, so what is the length of train? That is, length is always the distance covered, right? What is distance? Relative speed into time. Okay, so here bike is moving at 10, train is moving at 10, train is moving at 20. So in same direction, what is the relative speed? 20 minus 10, 10. So you got length of train as 200 meter here. Okay, so now train travels for exactly half an hour, right? So at 9 a.m. it started overtaking a motorcyclist, and in 20 seconds it completely overtook. So 9:20 is the time now. 9 minutes 0 second and 20 second. Okay, 0 minutes and 20 second. Okay, now train moved for half an hour. That means time at this situation is how much? 9:30:20. That is 9 hours 30 minutes 20 second, because train moved for half an hour. Okay, in half an hour train will travel how much? The speed of train is 72 kilometer per hour. So in half an hour train will travel how much? 36 kilometer. So train travels 36 kilometer in half an hour, right? Okay, train travels 36 kilometer. Now it starts crossing another motorcyclist at 36 kilometer per hour in opposite direction, right? That means M2 is coming like this. Okay, its speed is also 10 meter per second when converted to meter per second. Okay, so what is distance between first motorcycle and second motorcyclist now? So when train traveled half an hour, so in the meantime motorcycle 1 also, that is M1 also traveled half an hour. So speed of M1 is 36 kilometer per hour. So in half an hour M1 will travel how much? 18 kilometer, right? So it traveled 18 kilometer from here to here. This total distance here, this from this point to this point, the total distance is how much? So from this point, okay, from this point to this point, total distance is this 36 kilometer plus 200 meters. That is 36 kilometer 200. He traveled 18 kilometer. So 36 kilometer 200 minus 18 kilometer, right? So this distance left with how much? This distance left with 18 kilometer 200 meter. So 18 kilometer and 200 meter, right? That means at 9:30:20, that means at 30 minutes past 90 and 20 seconds. So at 30 minutes past 9 and 20 seconds, time, the M1 is here at this point, M2 is here at this point, speed of both is 10 meter per second, and distance between them is 18 kilometer 200 meter, right? 18 kilometer and 200 meter, that means 18,200 meter. The distance of 18,200 meter they have to cover with what? 10 plus 10, 20 meter per second. How much time? 910 seconds. That is 15 minutes 10 seconds, because 60 seconds is 1 minute. Okay, so after 9:30:20, that means after 30 minutes past 9 and 20 seconds, okay, plus 15 minute 10 seconds, it will take more to meet each other. That is 9:45:30. That means 9 hours 45 minutes and 30 seconds. This is the answer for this question. Very nice question. Okay,